Welcome back to the garage. As you can see, I'm currently midway through an install, so I don't know if I covered when I did the coilovers or not, but I did do a full round set of Yanaka coilovers. These are also Godspeed control arms, which I'm having a problem with, and I hate to start a video by calling out anybody or calling out a company, but these are the bolts that they came with. They're Allen heads. They're like this. So they're supposed to be torqued to 12 foot-pounds in the ball joint. Now, so this is what happens when you torque them to 12 foot-pounds and they snap at about 8 to 10 or something like that. It's a big issue for me because, yeah, I don't want the thing holding on my upper ball joint to snap while I'm driving. So I went and I got some new hardware, and they're hex nut heads instead of Allen key heads. So I kind of have an unorthodox way of doing this. So if I get a 10mm wrench and a long screwdriver, and I just put this up in here, so just put it onto the bolt, I put the screwdriver through the end of it, and I just spin it. I will say it's a pretty interesting way of getting it done, but if it works, it works. I really do not want to find new hardware, and I really want to get this done tonight, which is about almost 9 p.m. So if I'm out here till 1 or 2 a.m. just doing this shit, I don't really care. I just want to get it done. I want to get these front wheels back on the ground by the end of the night. So the last clip you guys saw of me showing off my ghetto setup was probably around 7 or 8 p.m. It's currently 2:30 a.m. in the morning, and I'm still out in the garage. I finished up the driver's side and also finished up the passenger side, everything in there. So I also lowered the car a little bit, so hopefully, well, these tires right here, these ones right here are 50s. Anyway, so the next thing that we're gonna have to do is get this rear axle out. Now, I kind of mushroomed the head a little bit already because I just banging it with a hammer, but you know. All right, it's 2 days later, but here's what I got going for the axle. We have a not quite properly secured car. The wheel's still on the other side though. We have a set of jaw pullers that's pushing directly into the axle. And before you ask, no, the axle is in fact not in the differential, so I'm not banging the shit out of the diff. I put this metal bar through here. I tightened it as hard as I could with the ratchet. And I have a probably 4-pound mallet or something like that, and I just beating the shit out of it with the mallet. Now obviously I can't do this one-handed with the camera, so I'll set you guys up and I'll do a little bit of beating while you guys watch. So sometimes you need the big artillery, but as you can see, the tool is kind of loose. If you look back here, the sensor's in line. So we're in endgame now. I missed. Okay, so since the head of this thing is mushroomed, I'm gonna have to file it down so it can actually fit through the hub. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be back when the final blows are ready to get this thing out. Holy shit. This has been weeks, maybe even months in the making. I'd say weeks. I didn't even have to do that much sanding, but it's getting real close to coming out. And honestly, at this point, it's doing that little like kind of snappy sound that like bolts and shit make when they're like coming free from rust. So I think I might be able to spin this out. I don't even know if I need to hit it with a hammer, but maybe if I hit it hard enough, it'll just launch out. But we are so back, baby. That was a terrible laugh. Oh, shit. Anyways. Whew. So it's a week after the event in the last part of the video, and I was just driving the Miata home from class one day, and I get home and like the rotor's basically smoking, or you can like feel the heat off of it. The caliper seized. Anyways, I had to order new calipers. They're supposed to be here for Friday. It's currently Monday, and I got woken up this morning by a package at my door. So yeah, we're just putting those on now. Also in the end of the last video, I said I'll explain the overheating issue in this video, which to my best knowledge, it's a sensor or some stupid shit going on. Or my aftermarket gauge says a good temp, and then my dash gauge just shits the bed and then like basically maxes out. So I bought both sensors. I'm gonna replace that. If it's not that, I'm gonna probably have to take a look at the thermostat again, because that might be closing on me. Anyways, with the calipers, this is the one that seized. Out with the old and in with the new. Obviously that's the passenger side, but you know, I just wanted to quickly end off this video because it's currently nightfall and I wanted to get this thing out before nightfall, but where I live, it's you know, we
6:30 and the sun's down.
It's 6:30 and the sun's down, so we get approximately 4.5 hours of sunlight, which it's only fucking October. Yeah, so we'll get this done and we'll enjoy it for the night. Hopefully it's not too dark by the time we get out. Anyways, I'm gonna end off this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy to have the Miata on the road, and new videos coming sometime between 2 weeks to 5 months.